Welcome in, welcome in. Potato, good morning. Newt, good morning. Sparky, good morning. Shix, good morning. Seeker, good morning. Duke, good morning. Doxy, good morning. Yasmani, good morning. Tony, good morning. Winning Wednesday, let's get it. Live on YouTube, TikTok, Discord. Let's see what we got. First day of July. Let's get it. Let's go. Hopefully we have a good month, man. Hopefully we have a fantastic month filled with those green gains. And many TP smashed. $30-minute level at 320. 15-minute level there too. And VWAP. Internal structure there too. Previous support area. And potentially EMA will line up with that level too. On the 5-minute. It's kind of there on the 1-minute, but it's a little lower. $180 level. Oh yeah, look at that. Tap that market open, of course. That's funny. $269 will play for a 1-to-1 at least. $269, huh? 5-minute level. Who the fuck is calling me? 6 a.m. Fuck off. My God. Sorry, my bad. No, you're good. You're good. $5-minute level, 1-minute level, 269. England better win, bro. I got a bad feeling about the Brits. Scheisse, don't say that now. Don't say that now. Is Chino in here? Yo, can we just talk about potentially maybe closing out that bet? Can we talk about maybe potentially closing out that bet? And hear me out. And hear me out, reason being. New, I need you, bro. Listen. It's a 7-leg parlay. It's a 7-leg parlay. 3 of 7 have already hit. And I can withdraw $4,300. I'm aiming for my max payout is $8,000. So I'm about halfway to max payout, but only 3 teams have won. So I need another 4 to hit just to get another 4K. That math doesn't really make sense. How do we feel? How do we feel about the rest? Because we have England, we have USA. Can I just pull it up? Hold on. Let me just pull it up. Uno momento. Whatever. Actually. Listen, my question is England versus Congo, USA, Spain, and Argentina, are these all locks? The odds all say that they are. But are those actually surefire locks? These 4, Argentina, Spain, USA, England. Are those all like locks? You know what I'm saying? The one iffy one is England. Scheisse, really? Little 1 minute gap right here. Cape Verde is going to win against Argentina. Are we for real? Are we dead ass right now? Cape Verde is going to beat Argentina. You'll see. Argentina isn't winning. What? What do you mean I agree? What? I can't tell if y'all are trolling or you're serious. Yeah, no, Argentina's winning, bro. Yeah. Cape Verde is going to get fucking pounded. They're going to get taken to Pound Town. Motherfuckers talking about Cape Verde. Not going to happen. The only risky one is England. Dude, I feel the same way. I also felt the same way about Mexico yesterday against Ecuador. That was the least favorited bet out of the entire 7 leg, I'm pretty sure. It was that game. And I've never seen better defense, bro. I mean, Mexico was literally like a wall, dude. It was insane. They had some of the best defense ever that I've seen, bro. England got that shit in the bag. That's what I'm saying though. Isn't it like an eliminator game too? That's what I'm saying. Like they gotta lock in, right? Bet. Well, hey, we're locked in, so Cape Verde is going to win and England will lose. Yo, yeah, get a timeout on Shakes. Not gonna lie. Finally, someone talking about trading. Yo, we're good, bro. We're good. We're good, bro. Yo, are we full porting news? Ideally not. $269 is just a little bit too low for me. We have EMA and VWAP right above. I low-key don't want to take 269. Therefore, EMA and VWAP is literally just right above. Yeah, and we're reacting at the start of the fair value gap at 260. So I'm good on that. Bro, theoretically, would you long or short news? Neither, bro. Neither. Literally just why you're trading fucking what is it? Like consumer you're trading ISM manufacturing, construction spending? Like are we dead ass? Should have asked me for like PMI or something. We're probably gonna see what did PMI do? 200 ticks. We'll probably see a 150 tick candle, bro. From 10 a.m. news. We're already seeing 173 ticks normally, so yeah, it's not like FOMC from consumer. Why do I keep saying consumer spending? Construction spending. We're not going to see like a FOMC style move, bro. Yeah, eval. Eval renews next week. Gotta full port this shit before I gotta pay again. Hey, chat, what do I say, bro? I'm telling you, prop firm's got a fucking chokehold. Scheisse. My. Would I love to be a prop firm? My. My love. Mm-mm-mm. Ten a.m. news in about a minute here. 10 a.m. news in about a minute. Actually, pretty decent range for us to trade today. Got some levels too. What's your win rate? Last time I checked my win rate, I was running in like the 90s. Anyone that says cap is just lying. Why, bro, lying? We dead ass, bro. 34%. All right. All right, 10 a.m. news right here. Nice 60 tick candle, bro. Fantastic. All right, here is the EMA and VWAP touch right here, though. I do expect a little bit of resistance from here to here, from 300 to 330. May play this as an inverse right here, so let's keep our eyes open here and keep our digits on the sell button potentially. Either or we got a 320. If we can hold that level, probably hop in, or potentially put a 268 inverse. I'd rather play this higher up level than this. I like the RR a little bit better. Okay, here we are. Keep our digits on the sell button here. Kind of want to open position right now. I'm going to go ahead open. Tight stop on this. Filled in here. Not a great close. Would have liked a little bit. Would have liked it to close down there where it went. Targeting the low right here. Go break even at 100 ticks as well. Up 670 bucks. We'll go break even at 100 ticks. Need to see some push. Moving TP slightly down too. All right. Half of the position got filled out. I mean, what a fake out, bro. It was looking like it was going to actually be a decently bearish candle on that. Okay, so it wicked out literally on the tick. Wicked out exactly half of my contracts. Wicked out one contract to the tick. Deadass. Yeah, not liking this sideways movement. It just can't make up its mind right here. Back and forth. Need to see strong candle closes. Not giving it to us. Fully out. Fully out right there. Gave 97 ticks. A little bit more than 1-to-1. Next level on watch is sitting at 320, 325. Hourly level there, 30-minute level there, 15-minute level there. The hourly is actually a interesting potential entry here. CE is lining up perfectly with that internal structure. Got a 1 minute nearby. Plus, it's a nice high time frame. On my TV, that dog. You're never gonna make it. You're my exit liquidity. Guys, if you want to be profitable, just take the opposite of what he does. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yo, just say you can't accept a loss, bro. Just say you've never seen a stop loss in your life, bro. Just say you've never seen a stop loss in your life. And this is the problem with this generation. Let me tell you. New gen traders, bro. New gen traders. Been trading for less than a year. Come into the trading space. They see TikTok live traders that only go live when they are in a winning position, or they're not even in a trade and they're just flexing passing accounts or certificates or previous payouts. And you're like, oh, like they must only win because they've made money in trading. You guys never actually see real losses on stream, bro. So, like, when you guys do see a real loss happen in live time, y'all's brains and emotions glitch out. And you guys don't know how to, like, feel inside. And it's all right, bro. But listen, I'm on my fucking year 4 of trading futures, of doing this on live stream, bro. Hey, like, it's good, bro. It's good. Someone lost their last $80 to Top Step. All right. No, because seriously, that's the problem, bro. Is that so many of these TikTok traders that are pulling in audiences, a trade's already finished and they're just yapping for 5 hours straight on TikTok live and talking about the trade or showing the trade or flexing a payout and flexing certificates and just straight bullshit nonsense. You know what I'm saying? No one's actually like really live trading on with real money. They're all on little prop firm accounts, bro, and they're like still living with no bills, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually see real executions in real time, people like, they get spooked. Welcome to real trading, bro. Shit's not sunshine and rainbows over here. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. You got to be able to live in drawdown sometimes. And if you can't, bro, if you can't afford to live in drawdown, you shouldn't be trading. If you're scared of losing money, you should not be a trader. I'll tell you right now. Same thing with anything, though. If you want to start a business and shit, expect losses, expect to lose money, expect to go through hard months and hard times, bro. Wrong industry to be worried about losing money. Exactly. Exactly. Got a system? I got a system and I just trade it. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do. I don't know how some people can be so short-minded in an industry that literally requires a long-term mindset. Short-term mindset will literally get you nothing in this space. Everyone thinks they're like the next TJR or some shit too. And you will never get to TJR's level or status or whatever by only trading for a year and trading only. If you understand, like, this is a long-term, people come into the trading space thinking it's a get rich quick space, and it's the farthest thing from it, bro. And if you're a younger kid, you should change your mindset about that right now. This is an industry that you should be learning every single day, no matter where you are, no matter whether you've been doing it for a decade or 5 days. It's a get better every single day by that small percentage. And that's it, bro. That's it. The money will eventually come. Eventually, it's going to click for you. Eventually, everything's going to make sense. Eventually, everything will make sense. But so many people get it fucked up and get it twisted that, like, they think they can be trading for a month. They think that they can trade for a month and they'll have it all figured out. And, they'll be running, 10K months in their first ever month. And if that's what your mentor is telling you, he's absolutely wrong. Or whatever influencer you're watching online is telling you that, he's absolutely wrong. You may get lucky from the start. You may see some profits. You may get lucky from the start. But running with consistency is something every trader strives for, and it's not easily attained. I will tell you that much. It takes fucking grind to get there. Stop having a short-term mindset. Change your mindset to a long-term mindset. Be prepared to be learning for a very long time. Always learning. The luck is what hooks you. Beginner's luck in trading is the realest thing ever. I feel like beginner's luck, I feel like a lot of beginners, their first ever trade, they may make money. Like they make money. And it's a very risky thing. I know my first trade that I ever won. This is how it went. Is I won my first trade. Thought I was the shit, bro. Thought I was like, oh, this trading shit's gonna be so fucking easy. All these influencers that have been, telling and screaming it to my face, like, this is the way to get rich. I was like, oh shit, this is fucking easy. This is mad easy. All I did was click buy or sell, and I made money on my first ever trade. And I was like, okay, I got this shit figured out in the bag. I just made like $200 in a couple minutes. I got this shit. Like I was already looking at cars and stuff. Very next trade, not only did I lose the money I just made, but I lost everything. I lost the entire account. And I feel like every beginner gets lucky on their first ever trade. There's something about it, bro. There's something about it. There's beginner luck. And it's because maybe like beginners aren't really thinking too hard about like why they're entering. And there's somehow some sort of like match with that. And it works. And they get lucky on their first couple trades maybe, and they make money. And then they're constantly chasing that high, and it makes them believe that trading is easy, when in reality it's the fucking toughest thing in the world. And people do not understand this. You know what I'm saying? Beginner's luck is a real ass thing. Which is why profits don't mean anything. Profits don't mean anything. Payouts don't mean anything. Passing accounts don't mean anything. What means something is, can you call yourself a trader in 3 years' time from now? Can you call yourself a trader in 1 year in the future? Can you call yourself a trader in a handful of years from now? That is what is important. If you're still a trader in a couple of years from now, okay, cool, you can have my respect. A payout does not earn my respect. Making any sort of profits does not entertain me at all. A dollar amount does not entertain me as a trader. The only thing that entertains me and actually is important to me is longevity as a trader. That is a flex. That is the only flex as a trader. I'll tell you right now. That is the only flex as a trader. Making money is easy. Holding on to that money and consistently making that money is the hardest part. Payouts don't fucking mean a thing. Passing accounts don't mean a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Any dollar amount is irrelevant. Any dollar amount is irrelevant. When I first started doing this trading thing to the public, I had somebody trading with me. Put his entire, he had like life savings, bro. He was buying accounts. He quit his job, everything, went all in on trading because he thought he was going to figure it out from the start and figure it out very easily. Okay, so naturally what ended up happening was he was buying these prop firm accounts over and over and over again. And he was getting close, bro. He was getting a taste of the profits and getting a taste of the money and like making himself believe that it's easy and making himself believe that he can do this. And, maybe he could, but he wasn't a very disciplined trader naturally, so he kept blowing these accounts and he was running through them like fucking like hotcakes, bro. Constantly buying accounts every single day he was buying accounts. Anyways, after the first year, ends up running through like 40 grand, 40 or 50 grand just on paying for fucking prop firm accounts. It was the most disgusting gluttony I've ever heard in my life. Most disgusting thing ever. Paid prop firms 50 grand, never saw a payout. And finally, paid like 50 grand after paying like 50 grand to all these prop firms with his life savings he was running out on. After paying all this money to prop firms, he finally got lucky. He finally got lucky. And guess what? He got a $1,200 payout. And then all of a sudden, he thinks he made it. All of a sudden, he thinks, wait, it's easy. He thinks all of a sudden, wait, I got this. He thinks all of a sudden he's classified to teach his strategy. After losing 50 grand, he finally got a $1,200 rebate. He finally got a $1,200 payout after spending 50 to 55 grand to get to that point. Thinks he has it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? How does that logic make any sense? How does that logic make any sense? You know what I'm saying? It's people like that. They think trading's easy and they think money will buy their way, will buy their way, or, you know, they'll have it figured out within that year. I don't think that guy trades anymore. I'll say that. I don't think that guy trades anymore. So, you know, anyways, dollar amount doesn't matter. Payout doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what does your longevity look like as a trader? If you will be here, if you can see yourself being a trader in 3 years and you still are a trader in 3 years, that means, you know, you may be doing something right. You may be doing something right. Congrats, negative 48,000 exactly. Yeah. And guess what? These prop firms are absolutely laughing to the bank as well. A lot of these prop firms are just laughing to the bank. Which is disgusting too. I mean, if you're trying to become a trader and you're willing to put up fucking 50 grand or more, start a live account, man. Put a couple grand into it, maybe. Not financial advice. Put a couple grand into a live account. Experience real trading. Experience real emotions. Experience real emotions. Trading on a prop firm is all lovely and shit. You know, you're only risking really like $100 or $80 here. And it's making you believe, you know, you're trading bigger numbers than you are. You're trading an $80 account, dog. You know what I'm saying? Try risking $80 on a live trade. Completely different ball game. Completely different ball game. And only people that have traded on a live account will understand that too. It forces you to change your mentality on trading. Not saying prop firms are all, you know, terrible idea and whatnot, but, you know, at the end of the day, prop firms are either a very low cost entry to understand and learn how to use a trading platform, or they're for good traders that have a very tight trading system, and they can run with all the rules that these prop firms enforce on you. It's a whole different ball game though when you're, you know, risking real live capital. But yeah, that's just a little story I love reminding people of. Um, and you may you may relate to that story, you may not. But I think anyone that's been in this space for, more than 5 months or a year can feel that story, and, hopefully you can learn from it, or, you use it to your advantage of some sort. Don't have short-sighted vision as a trader. Too many people do. It's disgusting. You will have bad months. Like I don't think people understand, bro. Good traders, hedge fund people have bad months. They have bad years. They have bad years. Do you understand? They have bad losing years. But again, none of that matters if you have longevity. If you have longevity, it matters about your total performance over time. Doesn't matter about your last year. It doesn't matter about your last week. It doesn't matter about your last month. It's the collective performance. Stop being so short-sighted as a trader. It's fucking crucial, bro. I've had a terrible June, bro. I've had a terrible June. Price action has been an absolute dick to me in June. Am I going to quit trading because of it? Am I going to throw out my winning system that has worked for me? No. It's just one bad month. Okay. There's 11 other months in the year. And you're scared of one bad month? You're scared of one bad week? Exactly. Right before we had a shitty June, guess what? We had a 4-week winning streak. We had an entire month of no red days. Great. Amazing. But then guess what? A bad trading month followed right after that. And it is what it is. I have a very positive risk to reward system, so I can end up affording way more losses than I do needing wins. I can afford to take 2-3 losses that equate to one winner. So think about it. Do the math. Run the statistics. I can be running on a sub 35% win rate, sub 30% win rate maybe, but with a high enough RR system, you're a winner. That's a tough concept to grasp, that you can run a negative win rate system but still be profitable. It's hard to, wrap your mind around that, but it's how it is. That 4 weeks winning streak is your longest so far. Well, win streak is subjective, but I I think without having any red days, I think that was the longest time with no red days. 4 weeks straight with not a single red day. I've had some good trading months, only like 1 red day, only 2 red days, but none at all is, yeah, it might be the biggest. Chino, you're good, brother. Chino, are we locked in for the rest of these bets, bro? How do you feel about England? How do you feel about England? Everyone seems to be scared about England. Everything else I'm pretty positive about, bro. Lower win rates definitely take stronger psychology. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. If you come into here, trading with me, I have a below 50% win rate. So if you're expecting to win more than we're losing throughout time, you're you're probably in the wrong place. Okay, we depend on high RR trades to keep us afloat. That's just the way the system works. And if you're gonna trade this system, if you're gonna trade with me, your mindset has to match your system. Your mindset has to match your strategy. You know what I'm saying? Which is why, like, if you're trading the same strategy for years straight, your psychology will start to match. It has to. I've met high win rate traders as well. I've met very high win rate traders as well. I'm talking about 85% plus. Let me tell you a story about those people. Those people also experience a different sort of matrix. We have our own matrix as as low win rate traders. We have our own matrix. Now, high win rate traders have their own matrix as well. And it's called, if you get caught by losing one trade or by losing two trades, your entire shit is gone. Your entire shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? If you're a high win rate trader, you depend on frequency. You depend on frequency. You have to be trading a lot to have that high win rate. And I've met those people that are, very high frequency traders with an extremely high win rate because they have a very selective system. But then I see them take one loss and boom, 30% of their accounts gone. 40% of their accounts gone off of one loss. And it's like mentally, somehow they think it's better for them, which I understand it. Some people may think the higher win rate is going to be better mentally for you, but it's not a healthy mindset, right? You have to be a good loser. I'd rather trade the way that I trade than, you know, wipe out an entire account just off of one loss just because I can't handle mentally the pressure of taking an SL. I can handle losing money. I can handle, speaking personally, I can handle losing money. I can, mentally process that. So I'm okay with running a low win rate strategy. Now there's people that can't. It's totally fine. Everyone's different. But again, that brings a whole different matrix as well. You're going to take one loss or something and you're going to lose, right? Because this is how it works in trading. The higher the higher risk to reward that you have, the lower your win rate is going to be. So, naturally, the higher win rate strategies have lower risk to reward, right? One-to-one traders, you're just searching, you need to have like a 50% win rate, 52% win rate to be profitable. So if you're a one-to-one trader, think about that. You need to be winning 52% of your trades to be profitable. You need to be 52% win rate to be profitable at one-to-one. And then you drop that down. You go to 2-to-1. You go to a 2-to-1 risk to reward trader, and then bang, your win rate goes down. I don't know the exact percentage of it, but your win rate goes down. When you're trading in 3-to-1 RR, you can run in 35%, maybe 30%, and still be a profitable trader. And that's just how it is. If it's extremely rare. It's extremely fucking rare that you will meet a high risk to reward trader that, like, I'm talking about 3-to-1 with a higher than 50% win rate. I'm convinced no human can really do it. And if they are, they're working at, they're a fucking professional analyst. And even then, like, fuck me. Like, that is difficult. That is extremely difficult. So the higher your risk to reward is, the lower your win rate can be. The higher your RR is, the higher your win rate needs to be. So choose your cup of tea, bro. Choose your cup of tea. Are we buying Bitcoin at 45K though? Scheiße. 40% for our 2-to-1 and 33%. Oh, 33% for a 2-to-1? Scheiße, is that true? There's no way. You know what I'm saying? So, everyone wants to trade with a high RR. Everyone wants that high RR system and trading strategy, but they're not prepared to have the mindset that requires from a high risk to reward strategy, because you run in lower, you'll lose more trades than you win when you trade with a high RR system. You will experience more losses than you do winners. But that's fine. It evens itself out. Do you understand? Hell, even a 2-to-1 strategy, that has a above 50% win rate is extremely fucking rare. I'm talking about like extremely, extremely rare. And we're talking about a 2-to-1. I got what you need. Which is why it's easier for traders to run a high RR system and lower win rate. It's a lot easier to run that sort of system than it is high RR and high win rate. You can't have both. You can't have both. You can't have both. And if you somehow found your golden apple or some sort, go fucking sign up to work for a hedge fund. You know what I'm saying? And even if you're running a 1-to-1 and only have like a 55% win rate, you need to depend on frequency. So you better fucking pray your ass has a high frequency system. If you're going to trade 1-to-1, you're probably going to find, yourself with hopefully you can be fucking positive win rate, but you'll probably be around 51% to maybe 65% at a 1-to-1. You better pray you're within those numbers. And if you're below 55, below 60% win rate with the 1-to-1, you depend on many, many trades. Again, which is why the high RR system that we trade, we're only looking for 2 trades a day. You understand? Because those setups don't appear frequently, but when they do, they have a large payout. I haven't gotten a payout in almost a month, Brody. Been crashing out. Dude, not gonna lie, June's been a bad month. And it's all right. It's all right, bro. Again, no reason to crash out. Just keep your calm and get it back. Just keep your calm and get it back. Is June bad for you every year or only this? I low-key feel like, if I recall from memory, I want to say last June was also tough. No, that's a clean system, bro. Pre-built though? Is that Claude? Oh no. Yeah, no, that's clean. Yes, try to build a computer right now for a decent price. No, you're 100% right, bro. No, you're 100% right, dude. I'm so happy I built my PC when I did. At the time, the RAM that I bought was $220. And then tell me why I walked in the Micro Center a couple weeks ago and the same thing was like $1,000. Tell me why the same RAM is $1,000 like a year later. Yo, Chino. Chino, if you put 20 racks on it, bro. Chino, if you put 20 racks on England too, England is the game that we're scared about. England is the game that we're scared about. Scheisse. Everyone's tweaking out about the England game. Oh, it's both teams to score? Yeah, not a bad show. Oh, BTTS, both teams to score. Slow key, not a bad show. Chino, how do you feel about the England game? Is that a bang or no? Because right now I can cash out my bet for 4,500. For 4,500, and I'm only going for 8K, right? So is an extra is I don't know. Is risking the entire parlay for an extra 3,500 even worth it? Because I need 4 more bets to win. Don't swoosh. Wait, which one, Newt? Do I close out or no? Just hold. No hold. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this bet. I'm gonna hold this bet, New. If it doesn't hit, you owe me $4,400. Kidding. Dude, it's been fun to watch these games, not gonna lie. It's been fun to watch these games. Oh shit, Gina. Was that cooked or not, or what? Once you get on a losing streak with a 1-1 GG, bro, exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying, bro. If you get on a losing streak with a 1-1, you're proper cooked. Let's check out YouTube, man. Got anybody on YouTube? But you know what? One thing I will say, about all this talk about strategies and stuff, I I don't know if there's any other person you should believe or whatnot more than me. At the moment, I have ran I've ran so many simulations on so many different strategies, and I've tested so many different ones, and like I know the raw data of exactly how these systems like genuinely need to run. Like I know the numbers you got to be running in. I know, the ins and outs of like what actually makes a good strategy. I've ran all the data on it. And I may or may not have, something very interesting coming out for you guys, um, which may help you with, finding um, what strategy you actually want to trade. Potato, it's all right, bro. I'll send you the invoice. I'll send you the invoice. Bro, all these 1 minute cibbies have been playing on this move. A little jealous of this. 200 long. I like this one down here a little bit more. 185. I like 185 a little bit more. See, that's so tough seeing that the short bias actually play from up here. That's so tough. Like, it is what it is. I do like this long. The one thing that kind of throws me off about it is what the hell to aim for as a TP. I don't really know what the draw exactly is. Have a general sense, but this may be a signal, guys. All-time high, 9. TP aiming for 220 ticks. I'm going to go ahead open my position here at 186. Entry open at 186. SL running at 80 ticks and TP aiming for 220 ticks. What I would like to see on this is I want to see this 15-minute candle close in the next 5 or 4 minutes here. And then we use that as our draw on liquidity. But we are filled into the longs here, looking to ride this thing up. See what we can get. I would like to use that 15-minute close as our draw on liquidity. But again, we have around 3 minutes until that actually forms. and stopped out on that. I'd be very surprised if we don't find support here. Not gonna lie. I'd be extremely, extremely surprised if we don't find a support here. So I'm gonna watch here for a minute. Got a minute and a half till this 15-minute count to close. Yeah, if there's no support here, I'm not gonna stay on the charts any longer. Could watch the 066 level, maybe potentially, but I don't know. Watching re-entry, maybe. Or if we want to follow trend, take a short right there. If you want to follow trend, taking a short right here would probably be it. But that 15-minute did close officially, so I don't know. It's looking like too tight of a range to really try. Everything's kind of been filled and mitigated. I'm not really confident in really either side anymore. Bro, of course. Again, like, yo, again, I mean, it just has to go down further. Bias correct. Bias correct. Just, man, these SLs are fucking tough, bro. Seeing 200 take candles, like, bro, trading with a tight SL right now is fucking difficult. Did anyone get in on the re-entry? Anyone get in on that re-entry? Oh man, that'd be TP smash right there. That's TP smashed for anyone that was in there. We're now feeling that 15 minute. Honestly though, hold on. Honestly, not done just yet. Yeah, man. I mean, that's just tough shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, long bias was spot on and great and all, but like, we literally just dropped 80 ticks more than our SL, unfortunately, and then it went up. Watching shorts right here, though, at 270. Only for a quick move, though. Do have VWAP slightly above. Slightly concerning. I feel like I'm trading a little too cautious, though, and I'm overthinking. Kind of want to rip the short. It's just like getting stopped out by that twice already. It's just like, fuck me. Now it makes me less confident on the day. And look at this. My God. All right, this would be probably my TP area if I was into the shorts to not be greedy. TP just right before we do find some support. I can't believe I didn't take this fucking trade. Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't take this trade. Oh my God. Played nearly to the tick. Nice. GG's. GG's if you did catch it. Oh my God, bro. It's just so goofy, bro. It's so goofy, this price action, man. It's like, bro. Oh my God. The trades that I do take, let's take a look what happens. Let's take a look what happens. Oh, cool, great, fantastic, fantabulous. Oh, perfect, cool, nice, cool. Get fucking Diddy candles that come in, stop me out, and then rip all the way up for fucking almost 100 points. Oh, and then the one trade that I'm eyeing and I'm looking at, but I'm too scared to take because I just got freaking on that last trade. Now my confidence a little shot, and I'm not confident taking a blind entry at that 269. And then it plays like that. Scheisse, bro. But yeah, all right, man. Well, I'm hopping off the charts. It's 11:11 here, so I am gonna hop off the charts now. Good winning Wednesday, man. I think we had some good conversation today. Hopefully, you guys learned something. Hopefully, some of you guys made some money off these call outs. You know what I'm saying? The short was the bias was generally right on this. It's just timing was a little bit difficult. It wanted this higher level up here, which ended up not fully tapping. If it did, might have had an entry there, but we did not. So good luck on the short. Good luck on the long as well. Of course, price action's just being fucking just gay and tough. So SL on that. And good luck on the short, man. If you guys did make some money today, post your gains, tag me. If not, GG's, man. I mean, hopefully, you know, you learned something here regardless. So, yeah, guys, have a beautiful day, man. Appreciate everyone for tuning in to Winning Wednesday as always and premium. I'll probably see you guys on Friday. Probably see you guys on Friday, man. So, GG's, man. Peace.